So those are the terms. Now, when we're talking about getting your business, whether, like I said, if it's a brick and mortar, service, internet business, the bottom line is you need to have some sort of aspect on the internet. So it could be a business website, it could be a sales page, depending on what aspect you're in. But that's kind of, your branding, whatever that might be. If it's if you're an affiliate sales, it's still your sales page. Hopefully you at least have your picture up, but basically that's your sales page. If you have a business, obviously that's your website. So in traditional ways, when we're first thinking, okay, I need to put my business online, I threw out those statistics early on that, there's eventually only going to be two types of businesses, ones that are online with a presence and those that are out of business. So you understand the idea that you need to be having a website or a presence on the internet. So this is your internet presence. So when you're first initially thinking, you're like, oh, okay, well, you want people to find your website, and ideally they become a customer because they bought something. And that's what initially we think of. Here's a great example. So someone's looking for a pony ride party in Los Angeles. Oh, well, this is Google and Google AdWords. So how does that work? Well, you're going to have your listing over here. And it goes directly usually to your website. Okay, well, there's one. You can also do paid advertising. There's one of my companies right there, a paid ad. Well, same idea. They're going to see this little ad and then they're going to click directly over. This is traditional thing. You're taking traffic, you're driving it directly to your website. So this is that idea. You also, at least in my industry, like this gig salad one is a directory. So in that sense, their directory ranks well. So they're going to take the people that are already looking for pony rides. This is where I'm talking about. Look at all of these people on here are my competition. That's one way, making sure that I'm being found. The other way, like I said, is finding customers before they're looking for your services. So that's where you would eliminate this competition. So so on this case, okay, there's directory sites. Awesome. Well, the same thing on directory sites. It's just going to be a long list of you and your competition with links directly to your website. So this is traditional. People are like, ooh, I need to have an online presence. This is a good step. It's not wrong. It's just we're going to be going beyond that. So pretty much this is the way. Okay, I have a website. You want people to see your website, go directly to your website. If they click on my Reptacular site, cool, they'll look around, they might leave, they're done. Okay? That's the traditional way. Now, this next way, tweaking it, this is how internet marketing are. So internet marketers already have a better structure than our traditional sense of business owners because they've learned that there needs to be this little landing page because so in this case, they go into a landing page. And don't worry, I'm going to be defining this and making sense of those ideas. But basically, this is the structure basically for internet marketers. Ooh, I'm going to drive traffic to a landing page. That potential customer then sees my sales page and website and then hopefully becomes a customer. So it's working with potential customers and then to customers. So that's, like I said, internet marketing. So you can start to think, okay, well, there's different ways. And like I said, internet marketing. This is not putting that out there with your competition. For example, on that Google page, I wouldn't put my landing page to rank because in that case, no, I want them to go directly to my website. So this is the behind the scenes when you're seeking out, dealing with potential customers, this is where you want this landing page first. Okay? Here's just ideas, and we're going to go, much more in depth on landing pages, but just kind of some ideas. Okay, so it's going to be like a little page, like a one-page website is basically what a landing page is. There's these little opt-in forms and benefits, and don't worry, we're going to break everything down. But just so, people that have never heard of the term landing page, especially for, business owners or people looking to start a business that have never done anything online, when we're talking landing pages, at least you get a sense, okay, it's like a one-page thing, maybe a sales video, little opt-in forms. You're kind of just getting a sense of what a landing page is. And you want to make sure that you always have a unique landing page. This is very important if you're in terms of, affiliate marketing and things like that, because if you're getting into internet marketing, the company that you're marketing for will usually provide you a landing page. Awesome, most people think. However, it's not unique. So that means all of the other thousands of people promoting the same thing you are using that same landing page. eventually traffic's going to start mixing and you're not unique. So even if you're selling the same thing, always, always, always have a unique landing page. If you're a business owner, that usually doesn't come, you're going to have to be designing it yourself. I've never seen a landing page for birthday parties and blah, blah, blah. So for business owners, yes, you're going to have to create one regardless. For those affiliate people or already involved in things like that, make sure that you create a unique one, even if someone's giving it to you. So put the tailor spin on it. Make sure that you're putting yourself out there. We're going to really break down landing pages later on. But making sure and emphasizing at this point, it's always a unique one. Okay, so now we're talking advanced structure. Oh my goodness. Okay, so that's what traditional people do, is they have the landing page and all of that aspect. Okay, now what they're doing is, this is the advanced one, which we're going to help you guys get, is you want to take this traffic from your landing page. So this person, okay, they're kind of interested. And then they do something what we call an opt-in. And we're going to break this down, so don't worry, just kind of go through the motions, but you're going to have an opt-in, and that is putting in like an email address or something to get this value that you're giving out. We'll break it down, don't worry, just kind of go with me on this part. So then, if they opt in, then they can go to your sales page. Oh, okay, so that potential customer is going over there. And if they like it, then they become your customer and actually make a purchase. However, with the opt-in, let's say that they decide, they go through the sales page and don't like this, and decide not to buy something. Well, unlike those brick and mortars where somebody window shops, they come into your store, they browse, and they leave, never to be seen again. Aha! The second arrow is your list. You can start building relationships with them to eventually get them to become a customer. So this is where you never have to spend a marketing budget again for that person because you already captured some information from them. So awesome. So whether they decide to, initially go through your sales page and buy something, or they just did their opt-in, they saw the sales page, not overly interested, you can now provide value, rapport, all of those things that we've been talking about, and monetize them in a different way. So 2 different ways to get customers out of it, whether they buy now or buy later. Very awesome. That's the advanced structure and where we're going to be setting you guys up. Now, opt-in. What's an opt-in? I don't know what that means. You've seen it like this. So there's, regular ones where, get email updates. You're going to enter in a name and email. Or, you can do a little more fancy stuff. This is just, sample templates. It's a ranking study, blah, blah, blah. See how we increased SEO traffic. Awesome. We'll break down all those mentalities, but I just wanted to show you, okay, this is what we're talking about, an opt-in. Or putting it down, this is actually on one of my websites. This is an opt-in form, so I'll break down the mechanics of it, but just focus on this part. Okay, name, email address, receive, download. That's an opt-in. So it's some place for somebody to put their information to receive something. When we talk about opt-ins, that's all we're going to focus on, just defining what an opt-in is right at the moment. Okay, now when we're looking at that advanced structure, that part, your list, that information, those are your future customers. This is the most important aspect of your business. And this is where, at the basic level, okay, I'm going to put my internet online. I'm going to just, put up a little ad and drive traffic directly to the website. They don't get this list. The, basic internet marketing schedule. They have a landing page and it goes directly to a sales page. They're missing this option, which is building their list and getting the opt-ins. So both of those miss this, and this is where the emphasis is on growing that list, getting your opt-ins, and that's where your business is, because those are where your future customers lie. And you don't have to spend your marketing dollars to always get new leads. You get new ones in addition to working and monetizing and building a relationship with the people that you've already had. Okay, so your list. In the old days, okay, that's a Rolodex, something like that, of people. But here's the thing. These are people that have not necessarily done business with you. When we get into things, we're going to really get an idea of breaking it down. Like, you can segment your list and things like that, but breaking it down. But the bottom line is, these are not people that have already done business with you. These are people that are a little bit interested in what you have, and now your job is to build value and get them to become your customers. So it's just a list of generally emails. You can also, depending on your opt-in forms, you could collect phone numbers, addresses, whatever you want. Generally, in the internet marketing things, it's just email addresses. Sometimes it's naming email addresses, but not always. So it's just when we refer to a list, it's a long list of email addresses, and sometimes there's more information attached to it, but it's just email addresses. So your list is your business. This is where the money is. You want to protect and cultivate it. And by being in protect, you don't want other people to have access to it. You want to protect your name, and we've done other, trainings on this stuff, but really that's where the money is. And the cool thing, like I mentioned, is once you already have their email addresses, you have permission to send them information and build value. And that's basically free traffic. It doesn't cost you anything to send emails out. So it's awesome. So you want to be able, so your priority with your list is you want to grow your list and then be able to start monetizing it. So at the beginning, if you don't have a list, rather than focus on sending offers and things like that, just work on growing your list and getting those out. So that's going to be your priority there.